All right, I'm gonna record this just in case we decide to post this later.
Okay.
All right, so it looks like Yam is coming first to the line. The rest of them ain't doing nothing yet. Oh, but you see my point? Look.
Yeah. We
See,
wait.
the analysis was what? Oh, this is gonna be a sale. See,
Yeah.
you see exactly why I said that? This is
Yeah.
a waiting game. You don't think in this business. Don't think. All right, let's get back to Yam. You don't think. See, look at all these candles. You would have been a fake break because it was looking like it was going down, and now look. I'll make this bigger. See, you just wait. They got to go somewhere.
Yep. You're right. You're right.
So most of the time, and that's why I said when I was in the
They
group
don't
with,
know what they want to do.
he doesn't know. That's my point. And so you just sit on your hands. That's why I said, look, in the first 15 minutes, how many people got fake who was a seller? And look what happened to all their money.
hmm
See, wait. This is truly one of those where you literally have to do the waiting game. Look at this candle. See how it wicked? And a lot of people would have hopped in right here and look, it snatched right back. That's why you want to wait for a full candle close. Full candle. I want to see you above that line, closing strong above it. And I play with the minis for today since I'm with you on there. And I put these at 4 each. I preset my number. So once I click upon that bad boy, I'm in there. I usually use these for my runners. All right, so yep, see how wicked? Retested that first candle, that first entry candle. See? And this one wicked to the exact same spot, but it didn't do nothing. That's
Mm.
just so yeah. So I told you when I was in the with Mamba and them, this is exactly what the problem was. The problem was they were sitting up there goofing off and playing and talking and yakking. And I'm like,
hmm
bro, I'm trying to learn, and I didn't understand at the
Why they
time.
were waiting.
You can clearly see this is what you. That's why they was laughing and joking, and they was constantly clacking and clicking through a few pairs that they was watching, and then after that they were just laughing, joking, and cussing. Here's
Mm.
the reason why, you know.
Just waiting.
Yeah, but I can also see why Mamba switched up. And he was like, "Man, I'm gonna be in this thing in and out real quick, but you got to be real precise on that first 5 minutes. Because if
Mm.
you're wrong,
Because they a lot. The money is a lot more. I'm guessing.
well, yeah, if you're dealing with 100 contracts, all you need is that little quick flip right there to make your 20, 30, 40, 50,000. You know?
Dang, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's what it does. So, like I said, he does the first 5 minute candle. So he mark out the first 5 minute candle, and whichever way it breaks, then that's where he's going. And he gets in and gets out real quick. But again, that's kind of dangerous. So a lot of people will potentially blow their accounts. But this is a lot more safer, in my opinion. Slower but safer. You know.
Mm.
And what's cool is once it gets in that direction, it tends to go sideways and then just keep going in that direction for the remainder. So if you can make that amount of money on one candle, just imagine you make at on 100 candles reaching all the way up to targets, which this typically does, reach up to target or reach to the bottom. You just have to be patient. Now there is a feature in here where you can set alerts. So let me do that, which I typically would do if I wasn't, um, you know, on here with you. What you can do, you ain't got to sit around. So you go to here, and when it's a cross up, you click on that, and you can say, I want it to be happening for today, and click create. And do the same thing for the downward side. You just do that on each three. Okay. And you pick your indicator, that one, and cross down. Okay. Only once, I only need one alert, and then create, and then you go away. And then what happens is if it crosses up or crosses down, it'll actually send you an alert. So you ain't sitting around watching your charts all day.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
Okay.
literally, you see my point? Now You avoided getting faked. You avoided the fake because you had to wait. Everybody else
Yeah.
lost a lot of money already. Oh, well,
I,
see, I did my
I,
chart analysis and it looked like it's going to be a double bottom. And look, it
but
will. See
you
what
know,
happened?
like I guess because Forex is, the money is different than futures. I'm
No,
assuming.
that's not it. It's just with this, it's cleaner because you literally are waiting for the market to tell you what it wants to do, not what your analysis says. That's the whole
Yeah,
point. This is what makes this. This is going to be a one of those situations where you got to shut your brain off because the market don't care nothing about what you think. Your
yeah,
analysis, your markups, your trend lines, your support and resistance, all that stuff. This helps you to avoid all that. All you're doing is just being a listener and a watcher. I'm just watching and I'm listening. What do you say you want to do? And I'm gonna look. And so if you close clearly with a clear candle outside the box, okay. And you can wait for a couple of them. But it'll be like yesterday where it was just meandering inside the box all day. And then you had a sideways move and then the clear break. So here's yesterday's. Oops. Right here. See, here's yesterday's. First candle broke right there. That's the candle break. That was your entry. Stop loss goes in. Oh, I'm sorry, up here. I'm looking at the target line. Here's your box and your box. Candle closed right here on this one. This is the candle close, and you see the arrows showed up saying, okay, we have a full candle close. You hopped in. Look, it ran straight to target. Okay. Straight to target. That's the way it is sometimes. Sometimes it'll go straight to target. Sometimes it'll go sideways for a little bit and keep bouncing in and out, in and out. And then that's that. So for today, I think the market is just slow. It's just slow and ain't doing nothing,
yeah.
which is okay with me. I ain't tripping.
So one candle, you throw 100 contracts. That's
Yeah. Yeah. You make a lot of money. But just think if he would have did 100 contracts on yesterday on the breakout to target, if he's making that money on one candle, imagine if he would have rolled it with 100 contracts all the way to target, with $1 million in a day. Million
so
dollars
100
a day.
contracts is just like a standard lot size.
Standard lot. That's like 100 standards. Yeah, 100 standards. But today we're playing with 0.10 lot size, and that's because we have the M in front.
Yeah, micro. Okay.
Micro. Yeah, that's all. That's what I said. They make it impossible for you to make that mistake. Yeah. So this is it, man. You got it on? You got it? You looking at
No,
it?
I'm looking at it at choker
Yeah, yeah,
beam.
yeah. As long as you're looking at it. Yeah. So this is it. That's all you're gonna be doing. That's all you're gonna do. Now again, you can set this up for the first 5 minutes. You don't have to wait for the first 15 minutes. If you want to do the 5 minute, you can go into settings, double click on it, go into settings and put 9:30 to 9, 9:30 to 9. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not giving me the option. Let me go here to the 5 minute. So you can do 9:30 to 9:35. Let's see what happens. And there we go. We had the break right there. See, we would already been done. It is the 5 minute. You just told it the 5 minute box. So we had to close the candle right there. You would have hopped in on the next candle, and look, it almost reached target. And so you would have been pretty much done already.
Go to the 3 minute where we originally was looking at.
All right. So here's the candle close. Hopped in, and look. So it didn't. It almost touched target, but that was good enough. So you still would have been in and out in the first 5 minutes.
See,
So yeah.
now we could have entered in right now since it's like a clean break.
All right, so let's go to lines. Yeah, so that's what you could do. But see, the problem is you got to be precise on the 5 minute. I don't like five. I don't like five because, again, you got to be real crisp in and out if that's what you want to do as a scalper. If you want to be a
So,
scalper,
so we like for us right now, like once
I'm
it
going
passes,
back to the 50. So now, see, this is what it looks like on the 15. This is what it looks like on the 15. So on the 15 minute, you're still within your box.
but the 3 minute we already we
Yeah, this is the 3 minute on the 15-minute box. So that's why I said if you want to be a scalper, then put it on the 5 minute box and get in and out on the first 5 minute box. You're in and out, which I wish I would have did now looking at this slow market. It ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, because it hit that green mark and now it's pushing down. But I'm still waiting for it to hit the red line first on the
Yep.
3 minute. And once you get the solid line, the solid red line,
Yeah.
and then
Once we get the candle
next,
closed low or above, then I'm hopping in. And I'll sit and do my thing, going about my day. Because I'll set my stop loss and take profit, and then I leave. I'm done for the day. But like I said, realistically, if it wasn't you here, I already got my alerts set, and my alerts will come to my phone. And as soon as the alerts come to my phone, I can check it from my phone. Because you get what I like about TradingView, whatever setup you have on here, it's going to be the exact same setup on your phone. So I can be anywhere, and you know, just do
yeah,
my thing. Yeah, yeah,
even on this one, as soon as it hit that red line,
yeah. But
it,
see,
it,
this is what I'm saying. You want it to close because see how this one hit the red
yeah,
line and look what happened. It bounced right off of it. This one
yeah,
hit the green line and bounced right off of it. See, so a lot of people got fake because they just couldn't wait. You get fake if you can't wait. Okay, always remember that. You get fake if you can't wait. So you want to wait for the candle to close. And how do I know? Because it happened to me. I'm like, oh, it's touching line, so I might as well just hop in right now. Getting anxious, just getting anxious when I should have just waited and I got faked out because it's constantly happening. Or the wick outside and then come right back in the box and then went the other way for the remainder. So I'm just me now. I'm very patient with this. All right, so now we come in close to this one, but who knows if this is going to create that double bottom? So that's why I need a candle to close below this level. Once it closes, that means this level been broken, and I'll go ahead and take it. All right, now we got one close. Here we go. Here we go. We got a little action. We got a little action here. Oh, see? All right, let's see. We got 59 seconds. Here's your timer right here. Telling you. Ooh, yeah, baby. We
there
might have a
it is.
little action. We might have a
There
little
it
action.
is. Let's see what it's gonna do.
Okay. And see, this arrow puck came in saying, hey, it's breaking below. But see, it disappeared. See how it's
Mm-hmm.
disappearing? Because it won't get solid until that candle closed. We got 40 seconds. See how I keep trying to bounce right back in there? Because here's a support level right there. So we need it to close below the support level, and that means that support don't mean nothing.
Because it's broken that support.
Broken that support, you got it. So we need this candle to close. Then this will stay in place as well. Everything will stay because it's waiting for this candle. We got 10 seconds. All right, so I'm gonna hover over and wait and see. Told you, just a waiting game. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so I'm gonna hop in. All right, and I'm going to go to the middle point, and I'm going to put in uh my look, I'm at $45 already.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry up, man. All right, put in my sell buy stop. All right, let me go to the next one.
Yep,
Yep,
on
you closed. There we go. We got it. All right, I'm in on that one. Put my stop loss right here. Buy stop. Yam, let me check you. Sure, you got to close below there. Come on, come on. Put my box up in there. Sometimes the indicators are on the delay. Come on, bro. Here we go. So see how this one hasn't closed yet? See,
Yeah.
it's expecting that support. So now I got to wait on that one. So we just watched that one. See, that's it. And then let it do what to do for the rest of the day. Okay, I'm up 34 on this one. And now I'm up 74. So I'm going to put my target right here. And I could do to the half point right here. You can do halfway or full. So I'm going to do right here, I'm going to do a buy limit down here and just let it sit. Now I'm up 105, 130 on that one. So I'm going to do a buy limit on that. I'm up 120. See, it's going to be under though. So I don't get excited like I used to. Oh man, because then see, like this one, they may do a snatch back. So I wait. Let's see, this one hasn't closed yet. So those are already done. I ain't nothing else to do with them. Now, if I was doing a standard lot already, I probably would have been up $300 already with the standard. And if that was enough for me, I could have already been done. I could have already been done.
Yeah, that's standing out of it. Instantly withdrawing.
Yeah, I'm done. I could have been out already. So we're just the only one left. We'll see what it does. It may or may not. And that's it. Okay, so this one is at $6. Now see it pull back and I'm down 30. Let's see, I'm still 70. But I got my candle closed. I followed the rules. Okay. That's all that matters. Did you follow the rules?
Mm-hmm.
So I followed the rules. So now it's just a matter of waiting. Let's see, this is where now you see these got solid.
Yeah.
See? So now we had the candle close and I hopped in. Okay. Oh, actually, this is the candle. Oops, I'm sorry. This is the candle. I should have waited for it to close. 11 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now that candle closed. This is where I was supposed to have entered. Okay, so I just entered again. Put my take profit up here. Make my stop and move down here.
Dang. Just that quick.
Yep. Look, I'm about 400. 400. See, I didn't follow the rules. Let me go buy limit there. Now let me check in again. Okay, we got a candle. Now we got a candle. Candle that's closing.
You got 2 minutes for that candle.
Yep. You see why I said to wait?
Yeah.
Wait. Now look, this one I'm up 220. I'm up 400 basically on that one. See, just wait. Just wait. All right, we got 2 more minutes. See, this is where I want to just, let me go, man. You way down there, baby. And you could, you could do this if you just feel that, hey, this thing is going real strong. Okay. And then you
Just
can front. Yeah, you can get in. What I'm saying is, if you feel the need and you're like, man, I don't want to miss out, bro. This is strong. Okay, you can just go half point, put in the little half just in case you're wrong. If you just got to be anxious. But see how it snatched back that quick? See that snatch back?
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave
Oh,
it
you just wait.
alone.
Just wait.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, let's leave it alone. Leave it alone.
That snapback was real. You peeled that wig back quick. You better
Mm-hmm.
leave that bad boy alone.
Yeah, leave it alone. Just wait. But I'm showing you this is what I was doing in the beginning where I was just anxious. I'm like, oh my God, it's got to close below. And then it whipped right back. And that's where
Yeah,
them
I,
long
I
wicks
see
was
what you
coming
mean.
in.
Why you say wait
Yep.
until
Wait. So see now I'm down $48, $63. And I look, see how it's climbing right back in that box?
yeah.
See, that's why you wait for a full candle close. That's why. Just wait. It's just a waiting game. That's what I said, man. This is just a big waiting game with this. It's completely different from everything else. So it is looking like we got 30, 37, 36. So now it looks like it's going to close below. Looks like.
He said, look like.
See how I wicked all the way back in that box. Look at that. See how I lost money? See? Look at that. What happened to the candle?
Just that quick. Who knows?
See that long wick?
Ooh, that's deadly wig.
See? And look, got me.
You might have a little
Next
hope.
candle. You see that? So I wait. I wait. See, this is why you want a full body close. See that wick?
Mm-hmm.
Came all the way out. Oh, yeah, man, I'm hopping in right now. I'm hopping in right now. Was I wrong? Yeah, who knows? See, that's why you wait. Let's check on the others. See what they're doing. Yep, I'm still out. See?
Now we know what the first one we good, but I don't. Hey, take that money and run.
No, you know why? It hasn't hit target, so I'm learning to just be patient. Just wait.
No, you just
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just wait. So on this one, I have 8 contracts. So on the midpoint right here, I'm gonna put a sell a buy limit, which means to go ahead and sell out half of it here. And I have another one down here at this target. So sell me half of it right here and half of it right there. All right. See how this is coming right back in. That's what I said. You got to wait. You just got to wait. All right. So I'm at 75 right here. If he comes back in and hit your stop, it is what it is. Or you can just take the little crumbs and go. You can do that. But
Call me a crumb snatcher. I'm gonna be grabbing crumbs. Let me be a crumb snatcher in this
yeah,
one because I
yeah,
see how much money it is. 100. Ooh,
yeah,
yeah. This market is different. I'd rather be a crumb snatcher in this one.
yeah. You could just grab the crumbs. Grab the crumbs. First candle or two. Until you keep seeing that every day it does the same thing. It'll go out, come back in, and then it runs all the way down to here every
Yeah,
single day. Once that keep happening, you'd be like, okay, maybe I need to just use a smaller mini lot and
but I
just check
noticed
runners.
it's
Yeah,
different because you're on a 3 minute instead of the actual
yeah,
15.
yep.
That's the
But if
difference.
you look at it from a 15-minute perspective, see, it ain't
Yeah,
make a
I
difference.
see it as a 15-minute perspective.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
okay, cool, but then you got to understand the money management on the on the futures
yeah,
market is definitely different.
yep.
So
See, all right. So we're still waiting. We got 32 more seconds on this one, and it keeps bouncing right back in there. Yeah, it did the same thing yesterday where it went out, came back in, hovered, and then dropped like a rock later on in the day.
you on a 3 minute, boy.
Mhm. All right, see how it keeps constantly coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's telling me. All right, so this is back in here. We'll see. This is what they did yesterday. If it comes up, well, okay, it's a bad day. And then I wait for it to break to the upside. But if not, then it'll do like yesterday, where it came up, went sideways, and then it just dropped out. And it's a 150K account, so I ain't tripping.
Yeah, that ain't much to that one.
Nope.
Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, babe. Hey. Yes. Yes. I'm still. All right.
Ooh, it's a bing binger. Bing binger. So hopefully it'll do like it did yesterday.
Decide what you want to. So you basically just waiting at this point.
Yeah. So yesterday it did the same thing where it came right back in and I panicked and then looked like it was going to break up and then it just dropped out the bottom. So that's why I said, you know what? My goal is to always just stick to my rules. I have my stop at the half point. If it comes to this half point and stops me out, okay, I just got to live with it. And if it breaks to the upside, I go to the upside. That's all. But yeah, that happened yesterday. Same exact thing. And went in, came back in, was looking like green candles, and then it just fell out the bottom. I'm like, dang, I should have just followed my rules. Followed my rules. All right, so let's go back to YAM. It's still sitting there.
Yeah, you don't want to do nothing.
No, no. See how the candles that keep coming here and then never closing below. So you don't touch it. You just wait. You wait. I'm waiting. Now this one closed an inch below, but I missed it. It's okay. So I'll just wait. Full close. That's what I'm waiting on. Just a close. Close your legs right below this line. Yep. Just a waiting game, bro. It's just slow. Oh, but this is with Heikenaishi candles. So let's put it back on regular candles. Which one's regular? Yeah, that's Hakanashi. Yeah, that's regular. All right, so
Yeah.
now we look.
Okay.
13. Here we go. There we go. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, there we go. Now I'm officially in. Here's my high point. Now, you don't have to do all the way up there. You can even do right here. But I just noticed sometimes you want to give it some room because that's exactly what it did to me yesterday. It was looking like it was coming up and it would retest in this level right here. And then all of a sudden, it just fell straight to the bottom and hit target like it normally does. I'm like, dang, bro, I got out just a little too early being anxious. So I'm like, follow the rules. So I'm going to put my
Yeah.
stop right in the middle, basically, right there, and leave it be. Let's check on this one. Oh, see what I meant? See, I told you. What I tell you, dog? What I tell you? You see? See how
Look,
it came in and then fell right back out? See? See? I told you.
that's the one we
That
started
was the
with.
one I was just down. Yeah, I told you. Just wait, bro. Just wait. Just wait. They do them fakes. That's exactly what they did to me yesterday. I'm like, nah, you ain't getting me today, Nigarachi. See? 260. See? Just wait. Just wait. Now, what you can do if you want, you can start managing your stop and bringing it down by another quarter. There we go. Because now we got several candles closed below. So this is how you can manage it. I can bring this down just a little bit. So since this was the level that was retested, I'm going to bring my stops right there. Okay. And now look, told you it does that move too. It does that move. Here we go. I'm in profit. This one is still sitting there, which is fine with me. You can take all the time you want, brother. Put my take profit right here. I'll buy limit, and that's it. I'm already done for today. I'm done.
Yeah, this look like you just got to sit now.
Mm-hmm.
What you need to do.
Yep. Now I could just close it and take some money, you see, but it's already showing me that it's broken below this box. So at this point, it's already told me where it wants to go. It told me where it wants to go. So that's that. Now, again, you can use this indicator called Jacks, which is just a bunch of moving averages. And there you go. See, price action is where? Below the moving averages. They're all pointing down. See, all of them are pointing down. So that fake move, now you can clearly see it was just a fake move, still pointing down.
Yeah, now we about to get to the
Now
bread.
it's very clear. See how it's very clear? Price action couldn't break above those, so it's just a matter of waiting. Now it's just a matter of wait. Wait for it to hit target. Wait for it to hit. Wait for it to hit. So you just go on and go do something else with your day while you wait.
Yeah, I see. Like I said, I'm gonna definitely try to get it.
Now
Um,
look, see? Let the money flow. 576, 564, 632. Let the money flow.
mm, just let
See?
it.
Told you, son. Told you. Told you. Same routine every single day. Just do same routine. Same routine every day, bro. Every day, same routine. Just wait for it to break, and it'll tell you where it wants to go for the rest of the day. First couple of minutes, it's going to be kind of rocky because it's retesting. Are you sure? Are you sure? And then after that, that's that. That's
Yeah,
it. 620 on this one, 632, 608. See? And it's slow. That's the good part about it. It moves slow. So once it goes in that direction, it moves slow in that direction. That's why you can get up and leave. Okay. Now, again, if you want to manage your stop loss a little bit more, you don't want to put it too close, but now I can move it down a little bit more. Okay. There we go. So I can move it above these candles, which gives us room. I hope that's too close for me. I'll move it right there, right there. Okay. Let's check on this one. Look at that. Three, baby. Told you, bro.
yeah.
I told you. See, right in front of your eyes, son. Right in front of your eyes. Look at that. Get that pip money. See, boom. Climbing, 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 climbing. The most expensive one to trade. Look at that. 800. 800. Look at that. Now look at that. 800, 868, 900, 900. What I tell you, boy? What I tell you, boy? What I tell you, boy? 928, 984, 1000. Look at that. Right in front of your eyes. What I tell you? What I tell you? What I tell you? What I tell you? See? Look at where it's going. Look at where it's going, baby boy. Look at where it's going, baby boy. Oh,
Technically, we called it in the beginning.
told you, bro. Wait. Just wait. Told you. Let me check my profits. How much am I up by? 1700, 1800. See? Look, I'm up 1800 right in front of your eyes. Told you. 1800. NASDAQ is the most expensive. It's the one that pay you the most. Look, 1360, 1360. See? And it's reaching my first target. See? Reaching first target. That's why I want to record this so I can show people, hey, if they do join us, this is basically what they're going to be able to see. Oh, oh, you. Oh, you. Let's see, it's just playing with candles. No, come on now. Retro behind on down. And you just sit and wait. Now, if this is enough for you, hit the close, but hit the X and say, okay, I'm done.
Yeah. All
But
right. Seeing 500 would have been enough for me.
yeah, but that's okay. It's okay.
I'm
But see,
cheap.
this is hitting this. It's still below the EMAs. So you just sit and wait. You just sit and wait. If this is enough for you, that's cool. But once you see that it hit this like normal, you're gonna be like, oh, I could have doubled in a day. Yep, you could have. You could have. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Now it's near the first target. So if I want to just call it a day, look, here's the first target with the half point. So watch this. I'm gonna take that $1,000. See, it's almost at my half point. See how that candle was big?
Yeah.
Now look, 1200. See how it went back down again? 13. See, look at there. Look at there.
Yeah,
Look at
that
there.
one ought to like roll anyway, because you might as well.
You're out of here. See, I told you. You miss out on money being impatient.
Sometimes I'm cheap.
But hey, money is money. If you get it, if you make your bread, if you get your bread, bro, you ain't tripping. Give my bread, bread.
It
So
don't take money.
let's see if it hits this target. Let's see if it hits this target.
It's gonna hit that target. It's gonna obliterate it.
Yeah, which is about 1500. But this is why it's good to actually not sit around watching, though.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get everything rolling, just
go and do something else.
Yeah, just go do something else because it's gonna have your nerves on the edge. Come on, man, come on, come on. All I need is one candle to come and hit this right there, and that'll be about 1500. And then I have four more to run to this target for the remainder of the day. The good news about the indices, once they go in one direction, is very rare that they'll actually just bounce up and go the other way. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Forex are just constantly all over the place. With this, it's just when it's in that direction, it pretty much will stay for the remainder of the day in that particular direction. Come on, man. You see how it's teeter tottering, getting your nerves worked up. Come on, man. Just slide. Just. It ain't even an inch. You know, in football, when you was playing football, they was talking about the game of inches.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just need a half inch. Just come on down a half inch. Oh, come on, baby. There you go. See, 1500, 15, 1500, 15. Come on, hit. That'd be 1600, 1700. Come on, come on. Just retch on down. Retch on down just a little bit more.
You got to do like one of them.
Look, it's 1700, 1700. Target hit. Boom. Target hit. Told you. Told you. Now I still got four running for the remainder of the day.
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna do, I don't need that. And I'm gonna move this stop loss now below my entry. So no matter what, I'm guaranteed profit.
Yeah, you good no matter what.
See how this one hit target? And that one's 88. I think I'm done for today. I had enough. I'm gonna close them.
Yeah. Be done. Be done. Or be gone.
There we go.
You'll be done.
Done. Done. There you go. That was about 2 or 3 thousand right there. 2 or 3 grand right there. See how
See,
easy
that's
that was?
me.
Then
That's
I take the
another.
jacks back off, which is just a free indicator with moving averages to help you kind of see. So when it does these pullbacks, it helps you to see, oh, you know what? It ain't that big of a deal. I was panicking because it was pulling back. But now that I see that it was just a fake pullback, there we go. So what
Yeah,
happened? So let's review again. What happened? First candle close. Then you enter the trade. Stop goes where? Up here. Why? Because if you would have put it way too tight, look what happened. It brought it right back in, but it did exactly like it did yesterday, which was a fake move
yeah,
inside the box, and then it came back out, and you would have missed your money. Now look, chances are, look, hold on, just for fun, I'm gonna put on just one contract and see if, and I'm gonna let it run for the rest of the day. Because normally when I'm trading by myself, I use a standard, which means I probably would have made a whole lot more money on this account with a standard using NQ. And then on this one for the remainder, because see, it's still running below the low point. Okay. So let's say my stop loss got moved into TP. So since I'm in a sell, I'm going to do a buy stop. Okay. And then for my target, I'm gonna put this as a buy limit. That's how you put a take profit is a limit. Stop loss is a stop. Okay. All right. So there we go. Always remember limit. Call TPs or take profits limit orders.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. And stops are basically the reverse. So if you're in a sell, you're going to do a buy stop. If you're in a buy, you're going to do a sell stop. So stops is the same, but limits is how you put your TPs. Okay. So I got one running and we just leave it for the remainder of the day. See if it goes all the way down. But at the half point, and I'll do one on this one as well. Just for fun, it's a Friday. Okay. So I'm gonna put it at the line on the red box because this is where I put it on the red box. So let's put a buy stop. And what am I gonna put right here? A what?
Buy limit.
You got it. There you go. And then let it run. Now see, what if I would have left all of them still running? I'll still be making even more money.
Yeah,
Wasn't finished. See, it wasn't finished. It wasn't finished. So that's why I said you can take your big money at the half point, let your small money run on the smaller point.
yeah,
Okay, so I put this at 2. YAM is the cheapest. YM or
yeah.
the NASDAQ is cheapest of the three. Okay, and I'm gonna go back to the box and I'm gonna put where right here. Which one?
Buy limit.
I'm putting a stop loss on.
Oh, you putting a buy stop at the top of the red line?
All right, good. And what am I putting here?
You put a buy limit at the bottom or a take
Okay,
profit.
there you go. And I'm all done for today. See, they still running their money. Remember when I had the bigger contracts?
Yeah,
See, was not finished. It wasn't finished. See, so how much more money did I miss out on? Probably another 500 already. See, it wasn't
yeah,
finished. See how instantly they just kept on going? That's what I'm telling you. It wasn't finished. And we can put jacks back on them little EMAs, and you can clearly see price action was still below the EMAs.
yeah.
It wasn't finished. It's not done. It's not done. And see how slow it moves?
Yeah,
See how
it's
slow the
not,
market moves? It's not volatile. That's why I like this, bro. It's not volatile at all. It's just once it gets going, it gets going. Okay. It's just on the first candle entry is going to be where the nerves get tested. Cause like, oh my God, I just got in, I got in. This is why you set your take profit and your stop loss and you walk away. And many times this has happened where when I walked away, I come back 20 minutes later, take profits already got hit. So that's why it's good in this business to just literally just take a walk, man. Just walk out. Just walk
yeah,
out. Just walk out. Don't watch it. Because every time these candles turn green, you're gonna be, oh man, it's coming back on me. It's coming back on. No, just stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. So all these fake candles, everybody who got fake to the downside, then they jumped out, and then this one looked like it was going to break to the upside. It just simply retested here, and those who jumped in too early, they got faked out. We didn't lose anything today. Why? Because we waited
yeah,
patiently. And right there was the candle break. And how many candles? Let's count these candles together. Okay, here's the candle break. So we hopped in right here. How many candles did it
yeah.
take to actually be in profit? One, two, three, four. And this is the fifth candle or the fourth candle. So 4 3-minute candles is how many minutes?
You got 12 minutes.
12 minutes, and we was in profit simply because we waited.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Simply because I waited. It took me 12 minutes. It took me more time to wait for it to set up than it did for it to develop and turn into profit.
Yeah,
See, it took me, about maybe 10 minutes of waiting or 20, 15 minutes of waiting. What time is it? Oh, yeah, it took us a minute. We started at 9:45. So
hmm
it took me about 30 minutes of waiting or something like that. And then 12
yeah.
minutes to be a profit.
Yeah, we did 8:45, and now about a good hour. A good
Yeah,
hour.
an hour. So most of the time we did what? Waited.
Yeah,
That's all. Just waited. Now the good news is it's kind of I believe it's like that today because it's a Friday, but normally during the week it happens much faster. But
yeah.
to me, if this is your job, man, what difference do it make?
Right. I'm cool with 2 grand.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm straight for today.
I'm
So this
cool
is
with
play money. At this point, this is just play money to see, okay, would I have been right to go ahead and run it? So this is why I would start with me personally, with the size account I have, I start with a standard lot size up here to get to the half point because you can see it literally did go to the half point. So I'm
yeah,
already out. And then I put on some little runners like what I have now, where I don't really care whether you win or lose. It's just for fun to see if you go all the way down.
yeah.
I don't really care. What difference does this make? I just made about 2, 3 thousand. So it's $30, $50 or whatever, just to see if you go down. See?
Yeah.
And look, see how this green candle look? And now look, it's starting to flip red again. See? See how it's flip red again? See? Just now. So I'm done. I'm done. See? Back in profit. See? Right there, it was looking scary, like, oh, it's gonna pull back. It's gonna pull back. Look, see how it just dropped right back in profit again.
hmm
Look at this. See, right back in profit. Now, just imagine if I had my standard, that would have been another uh, $300, $400. See, so now you just wait and see, just wait and see if it plays. So that's why I do the standard lot for the big one, get me in, get me out at half point, which is where it's hovering at half point. And then I do the mini lots to do like maybe 1 or 2 contracts, which is what you see. And this is just to get some chump change just to see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no biggie. And normally, what I do is when I enter on the only difference I normally do is the moment I enter on this one, I immediately drop on this one so that I'm entered on both of these at the exact same time. So truth is, you see in $67, if I would have done my normal routine, this would probably be up about 3 or 400 as well. Because
Yeah.
what happened was the moment I entered in on this one, okay, I'm going in now. Boom. I go in and then I hop down on the many sides of the same one at the same time and boom, get in on that one at the same time. So now they're both running at the same time. It's just that the first one, the lot size, this one, I've already had my target set for it to stop here. I'll just set this target for this one on the minis. That's it.
Yeah.
Micros. That's the only difference. But no, this entering late like this, no, I never do. Not me.
Yeah.
That's not my thing. They go in at the same time. Same time. Enter the trades at the same time. This one with a standard, this one with a couple of little runners, and then I set my TPs for both and my take prop stop losses, and then I'm done. So then when this big one hit, boom, I'm already out, and these will still be running to the second target. The minis will run to the second. That's how I actually do it. I don't get in this late on this. I'm just showing you. Yeah, but I would have
Yeah.
been in already up about 200 on this one because I would have entered up here as well. Right here is where I would have entered. And from here to where it is now, yeah, that's about 300 on this one that I missed out on.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do it my way, do them both boom, boom, simultaneously. Standard
Right.
lot, mini lots,
Right.
micro
I,
lots, or whatever. All right.
yeah.
Any questions?
Nah, it seems all easy to me. I'm just ready to get started. And
Yeah,
you,
yeah. But like I said, this is the business me and Jenny gonna do. This is what this is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing this live instead of doing signals so that everybody and we're not telling people to get in. I'm sure just like I did with you, I never told you, hey, get in right now. I said I'm getting in right now. Now, if you choose
yeah.
to get in, you choose to get in. You choose not to, that's your business. So ain't no whining, no complaining, no crying, no this and that. You what lots I did I ain't got nothing to do with
Nothing
that.
to do. Yeah.
Showing you what I'm doing. You feel me, dog?
Yeah, because I
Easy
like
and
that
clean.
better. I was telling JJ that's kind of like what I always wanted to do anyway, which
Yeah,
was
I
do
ain't
a
telling
live.
nobody nothing. Nobody can complain because guess what? I ain't told you what to do. You just watching what I'm doing. See how this is making money? See, I told
Yeah,
you once it goes in a direction, it's pretty much going to keep going there for the remainder of the day, unless the president makes an announcement or something strange out of the blue that's kind of abnormal. Then at that point, it may jump up. But by that time, I've already got my half point done. I'm done already. I'm already
I
out.
got out the 12 minutes I was in.
Yeah, I was already done, bro. I'm done. I'm done for today. So
Yeah, that's about
I don't
it.
care.
I'm a. I think
All right,
by
man. You good?
yeah, I'm just gonna look at account metrics and see what account I can start with, and probably start
Okay.
with
Yeah,
G.
yeah, yeah. It's all good, bro. So anyway,
Yeah, I'm definitely excited because they got me messed up over here in this Blue
yeah,
Guard.
that's the point, bro. Because even Blue Guardian has got a futures account. Now, I don't fool with them. I ain't doing it.
I learned my lesson, but I
Nope.
definitely
Nope.
understand now. It
See,
ain't
look
me.
at this. Look, look. See, look. Now, see, had I got in like I normally would have, this again, this I would probably be up about $500 on this one on my runner because I would have got in at the exact same boom, boom. Remember, I told you, you click here, boom, you get in quick on the big lot size, and then boom, you get in on the small one with your
Mhm.
runners, and both would have got in at the same time. And look, see, I would have been in way up here. So if I just made $80 at this half point, look at how much money I missed out on. So take 80 times four. That's about $500. Now it's $100. So I missed about right here. I'm down about $500, bro. I would have had another $500 on my runners because I would have got into same time. See, same thing. And then you just let these run. So now looking back, see what patience pays.
Yeah.
Patience pays the bills. Remember, you were saying, "Oh man, I'm good at just getting on the first candle." Look
Hey
at all
man,
this.
Forex taught me cheap, but that's
Yeah.
because I was
But
shooting.
that's why I said I appreciate what Mamba taught me. But look, if he was using the same amount of contracts and he did my method, every day would be $1 million for him. Every day, pretty much.
I'm trying to get to there.
Yeah, because if you can make $50,000 on one quick candle, what could you have made on all of this at ease? Look at this. All of them, they're just drifting like Tokyo Drift. They're just drifting. See, now look, 140, 150, 155, 165. See, and look, it's about to hit target. See, look. So what
Yeah,
if I would have left my regular one on? That would have probably been 2,000 on just one of them in a
yeah.
day. Look, it's finna hit target. Let's watch. Let's watch. Let's watch. Glad we didn't turn it off. I was about to close it out. And look, it's finna hit target. Let's watch it together. And 200 right there. Boom. See how I hit target all the way down? See, I don't put my target exactly on the line. I put it a little bit, but it could break through the target. We'll watch that one. Hold on, let's go to this other one. Oh, that one hit my target already too. See, I'm already done. Yay! Any of them? Okay, this one's left. All right, here we go. This one I'm up 120. Like I said, this would have each one of these. Look, it's going to hit target. See, right in front of your eyes, son. Right in front of your eyes. Okay. Now I have the target on this one on the line. So let's see what happens. So that's another 15 to $2,000 I missed out on by not getting in on the first candle up here, which is what I normally do.
Dang. Yeah, so you said account metrics, you said which
All
one
right.
you want? Which one?
Boom. See, it just hit target again. Told you. Boom. All of them. So all trades that I took, all of them hit take profit, 100% win rate. All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. And you see, was there any herking and jerking, big moves? Like, no, it was just smooth. It was just smooth. And that's why I said if you add on a couple of EMAs, this one has a pre-built in 20 EMA as well. So it just depends what you want to use. I've just been using Jacks for so long because it got a 55 or something like that. I forgot what it has, but
Yeah.
I just got used to looking at it. But you don't need any of this, but it just builds confidence to let you know um, that, hey, I'm seeing price action that's staying below the moving averages. So even if it has these green candle pullbacks, this is why I know keep my stop loss basically above the yellow line at all
Yeah.
times because that's the main line. If it breaks way above the yellow, okay, now I got a problem. So there you go. And now look, it's sitting at target, and now we have some bouncing off of that. See, hit sitting at target, got bouncing off of that. I don't care what you do now. I'm already finished for today.
Mm.
So what time is it?
It is 9:48, so about an
It
hour.
is 10:48 my time. All right. So we started at what time?
We started at 8:45.
Okay. Or 9:45 my time. And within an hour and what? How long was that then? From 9:45 or 8:45 to where it is now?
Hour and 3 minutes.
All right. Hour and 30 minutes, and we're already done with all take profits.
Yeah.
Done. And now look, see how it's constantly going? See how it's still going?
Yeah.
See, still going, bro. I told you. That's what I was telling you, bro. When it finds, once it makes up its mind, it's rarely ever goes in the other direction. It's constantly going to keep going for the remainder of the day in that direction, unless there's some news event that come out late in the afternoon that gives it some cheer in the opposite direction. Other than that, that's pretty much what I said. You just wait, and you got to worry. Look now, look,
It's
can it
still.
hit target and falling below it? Ooh, Krispy Kreme.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's amazing, huh?
Like I said, I'm looking up firms right now, so I can try. I'm trying to try it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Jenny's gonna have some referral links, which we're gonna share with people who's in the class. But yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. I'm done. Right in front of your
yeah.
eyes. This is
Like
the
I
same
said,
routine every single day. Now, do you see why I said I bought that laptop and put it in my trunk so that no matter what car I'm in, no matter where I'm at, I need to be on my computer exactly at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every day.
right.
'Cause it's the same routine every day. Because today was actually a slow day where we had to wait a while for it to happen. Majority of the days, you don't even have to wait that long. So look at there. It broke below target. Below. Look at that target. Below target. Just imagine if you was using a standard lot. See, I told you they move exactly the same. See, below.
Yeah.
You know how much money that is, bro? That's at least from here to here with a standard lot. If I would have normally used, that's about 5 grand right there, or just off the NQ by itself.
Like I said, I am definitely trying to figure out. I'm gonna text you and see what links you got for the with
Yeah, we're
firm.
gonna have all that. Like I said, we're gonna have all that. Like I said, but yeah, this is where we're going, bro. This is the next extension to the additional service that we're going to be offering people. So this is going to be launching in about 2 or 3 weeks once the website is done. We'll go ahead and get this launched and help people to make money.
Yeah, this seems real simple. I'm ready to try futures.
Yeah. All right.
Uh,
All right, man. I got to go. I love you.
I love you too,
Pray with your
Pate.
father. I should have blessed my son and my daughter and my grandbaby. And thank you for all my children. Thank you for everything you've done for us. And thank you for letting me spend this time with my son. In Jesus' name, amen.
Man, tell
All right.
that to said hi.
Okay.
All right.